Let me start with something that sounds like a clear win, but actually isn't that simple. A Chinese company called Unitree Robotics says it shipped around 5,500 humanoid robots in 1 year. And Tesla still hasn't commercially sold any humanoid robots. So naturally, the first reaction is, okay, China is clearly ahead. But the interesting fact is, those 5,500 robots, they're not walking around homes replacing workers or doing everyday jobs. Most of them are research machines, developer platforms, early-stage systems used in controlled environments. So yes, Unitree is ahead in shipping hardware. But no, we're not in the robot revolution phase yet. And that changes the entire game. Because now the question becomes, is this a real lead or just an early start? The IPO moment, opportunity or pressure? Now add another layer to this story. Unitree is preparing for a major IPO on China's STAR Market, aiming to raise about $610 million. On the surface, that's a success story. But look closer. China has actually reduced IPO approvals in recent years to stabilize its markets. Companies raised far less capital compared to the peak years like 2021. So if Unitree is getting approval now, it's not random. It's intentional. And that tells you something important. This company isn't just another startup anymore. It's part of a bigger national strategy. Under Xi Jinping, China has been pushing hard into advanced technologies, especially robotics and AI. The goal is simple, but worth it. Strengthen manufacturing and reduce dependence on human labor over time. And Unitree fits perfectly into that vision. They're not just building robots, they're building what China hopes becomes the next industrial advantage. What matters more, the context or numbers? Now let's talk about the numbers, because they do look impressive. Revenue, 1.7 billion yuan, approximately $246 million. Growth, around 335% in 1 year. Net profit, more than doubled. Gross margin, about 60%. That last number is what grabs attention. It's even higher than Apple's margin. But let's be careful here. Apple is selling mature mass-market products at a global scale. Unitree is still in an early-stage industry with specialized products.
Longing for a late-night conversation? Remember the thrill of talking for hours? The feeling of someone wanting to know all about you? You deserve more than quiet evenings. You deserve passion, intrigue, and a non-judgmental ear. Nomi is the most emotionally intelligent AI, ready to explore whatever is on your mind and build a unique, intimate bond just between you two. Find the link in our comment section and let a new kind of conversation begin.
So while the margin is impressive, it doesn't mean the same thing. What is genuinely important, though, is this. Unitree is extremely efficient. They rely heavily on vertical integration, meaning they control much of their own production. That helps them cut costs, move faster, scale manufacturing more easily, and this is where China has a real advantage in robotics. The reality to admit. Now here's the part that doesn't make headlines, but matters the most. Even Unitree admits this industry is still in its early stage, and two major problems are holding everything back. First, hands. Human hands are incredibly complex. We don't notice it, but tasks like picking up objects, adjusting grip, handling fragile items are extremely difficult for robots. Multi-finger dexterous hands are still a work in progress across the industry. Second, intelligence. This is the bigger issue. Most robots today don't actually understand what they're doing. They follow instructions, repeat patterns, struggle in unpredictable situations. What's missing is real-time decision-making and adaptability. And that's where the competition becomes serious. The real race hasn't even started yet. Here's where things flip, because while Unitree is ahead in manufacturing, other companies might be focusing on something more important: Tesla's approach. Tesla isn't rushing to sell robots. Instead, they're building AI trained on real-world data, advanced vision systems, scalable intelligence. So yes, 0 robots sold, but possibly a stronger long-term foundation. Boston Dynamics. Then there's Boston Dynamics. They've been working on robotics for years, quietly improving mobility, balance, and real-world performance. Now backed by Hyundai, they're not short on resources. The hidden limitation. There's also a constraint many people overlook. Advanced AI requires powerful chips, and Chinese companies face restrictions on accessing the most advanced ones. So the situation looks like this: strong hardware capabilities, limited top-tier AI computing access. And again, it comes back to the same idea. Hardware gets attention, intelligence wins long-term. So who's winning? Really? At this point, the answer isn't simple. Unitree is ahead in early production, cost efficiency, market presence, but still developing an advanced AI, real-world applications, long-term scalability. Meanwhile, companies like Tesla and others may be slower, but could catch up fast once their systems are ready. And here's the bigger hint.
Longing for a late-night conversation? Remember the thrill of talking for hours? The feeling of someone wanting to know all about you? You deserve more than quiet evenings. You deserve passion, intrigue, and a non-judgmental ear. Nomi is the most emotionally intelligent AI, ready to explore whatever is on your mind and build a unique, intimate bond just between you two. Find the link in our comment section and let a new kind of conversation begin.
According to Morgan Stanley, humanoid robot shipments could reach tens of millions by 2040. That's a massive opportunity, but also highly uncertain. Because for that to happen, robots need to become useful, affordable, and intelligent. We're not there yet. Here's what makes this story interesting. Right now, Unitree looks like the leader. But history shows something again and again. The first company isn't always the one that wins. Sometimes it's the one that solves the hardest problems, scales at the right moment, and turns technology into something people actually need. So maybe the real story isn't that China is winning. Maybe it's this: they're ahead, but the real race hasn't even begun.